Hi
Good
there.
morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Terrific. How are you?
I'm doing great. Marty, this is getting to be a little bit too much, but we're having fun.
I love it. I love it. It's so good to talk to you. I feel like you're right down the street, too.
Yeah, definitely. The dark days of summer are here. If you haven't noticed, it's hot outside. Woo! From coast to coast, new records are being set almost daily. While people enjoy the AC and cool drinks, we must remember to make sure our pets and animal friends are also finding ways to beat the heat. Now, joining us this morning to discuss pet and animal care in the summertime heat is Dr. Kurt Venator, if I'm saying that right, the Chief Veterinary Officer at Purina. I love Purina. Marty Skull Jordan, we always enjoy having her on the show from Tractor Supply Company. Good morning to both of you.
Oh, good morning. So good to talk to you.
So good to talk to both of you. Doctor, how does the heat affect pets and animals this time of year?
A great question. I've got four simple but important tips for pet owners. The first is to provide access to fresh, clean water. Hydration is not only your friend, but it's also your pet's friend. And keeping them well hydrated can fend off complications like heat stress and heat stroke. The second tip is to provide access to shade and ventilation. So it's not just about keeping them out of the sun, but you'd like some nice air cooling effects, which helps them cool themselves down. The third is to avoid strenuous exercise or activity midday when the temps are high. So we're talking between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. So if you're going to run your dog or work your livestock, you want to do that early in the morning or early in the evening. And the last tip is to recognize the warning signs of heat stress and heat stroke, which is a life-threatening condition. So you're looking for things like excessive panting, drooling, lethargy, weakness, vomiting, diarrhea. If you start to see those things, you should change their environment, bring them inside into the air conditioning, perhaps putting them on a cooling mat, offer them access to fresh water. And if you do those things and you do it early, should be good to go.
Doctor, should pet and animal owners be thinking about changing their pet's diet in the summer?
Great question. If you're feeding a high quality, complete and balanced diet, you do not need to switch their food. That being said, we know our pets consume less food per day when the temperatures rise. So for a dog, our rule of thumb is for every 10-degree increase over the mild temperatures of spring or fall, dogs will eat about 7.5% less. So what we recommend is that you adjust their feeding based upon their lifestyle and their ideal body condition score. So how do you determine their ideal body condition? Well, if Poppy were up, I'd bring her in front of me here, but if you're standing above your dog and looking down, you're looking for a nice hourglass shape. From a side profile, you're looking for an abdominal tuck between the abdomen and the hips. And then if you take your fingers and rub them across Poppy's abdomen, you should be able to feel the ribs. The ribs should not be covered with fat pads.
Wow. Marty, what types of items do pet parents and animal owners need to help our animals this summer?
Well, from our furry friends like Poppy the puppy, who was just recently playing with this popsicle that you put little treats in and you can put them in the refrigerator or the freezer, keeps them cool. There's some teethers like babies have and you freeze them and they chew on those. We've got a cooling mat that is very similar to a raised bed, but the cool air goes underneath. And then we were talking about our feathered friends as well. The chicks that we sell in store, electrolytes can be bought. That's a Purina brand, which aids in hydration. They're running around and they can get hot as well. So you need to think of all of the animals. Purina days are going on in store, so we've got some great products to keep them cool. There's cooling collars and there's cooling vests, which help with that core temperature.
Now, to both of you, how are pets' medications affected by the summer heat?
Yeah.
That's a great question, and one people don't necessarily think a lot about. You know, sometimes people will store pet medications in their truck or in a warm barn or even in the sunlight, and that is not ideal because our pet medications can be degraded by high temperature and direct sunlight. And so what you want to do is store them in a cool, dry location.
And also you can go to Tractor Supply RX, which is our prescription medications area. You can get dog and cat prescriptions online and then delivered to your home, or you can also get for your cattle, your horses, your goats, or your sheep.
Now, Marty, where can we go to learn more about battling summer heat for our pets and animals?
Well, come on in store. You can get your feed, your food, these wonderful products to help keep your pets cool, or go online, tractorsupply.com/beat the heat, and make sure to join our neighbors club because you get purchase points and then you get discounts down the line.
That sounds so cool. Dr. Marty, as always, thank you for joining us on Morning Blend.
Good to chat with you.